Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world, I welcome you to this amazing program. Wherever you are joining me from, I appreciate you and I thank you for being part of this program. Please like and share the program on your platform, share to family and friends, share to everyone that is close to you so that they can be part of this very platform and be able to send information across. Fellow Biafrans and people of the world, viewers across the world, in this very platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We do not come here to preach hate. We don't come here for saga or to attack any individual. What we do in this platform is to send information across to the world on the true situation of things in Biafra land and in the contraption called Nigeria. There are so many things that are not being taken note of. There are so many things that are happening that are being told in a different form. In this platform, we bring those information to your doorstep and tell you exactly how things are. There are certain videos that you might not be able to come across on the media. Some videos that are hidden from the eyes of the people, we bring them out and share it through the social media so that the world will be aware of what is going on in the contraption called Nigeria. I welcome every one of you, and I'm going to share a very important information as we speak. I want you to watch this video from the beginning to end. You will understand what we are talking about. So many things that you can't see online. You are going to see it here. So listen to this very video from the beginning to end, and I bet you're going to enjoy it. Let us watch it together and see what the video has to say.
Good evening from here, Biafrans in the United States of America. I really appreciate your effort up to this point, how far we have gone, and what is still lying ahead of us. I am very, very happy with the resilience I have seen in many of you in the United States, just like the prophecy of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that the people in the United States will be the people that we are going to use to liberate Biafra and get the freedom of Biafra. And that is exactly what is happening today. That's why, we are focusing on the United States, not just about the Biafra people, but the influence of the United States of America in whatever we are doing is very, very important. No matter how, political correctness have taken the center stage, diplomacy and all that, we focus on making sure that Biafra awareness is cut across the entire United States. And today, we are breaking the jinx. We can see that the medias in the United States are now writing about Biafra. That is a jinx that we have broken, and that has not happened before. So today we have many media houses that are now writing and researching and investigating about Biafra independence and Biafra liberation. It is happening under Biafra Republic Government in Exile, and it is possible because of your support and because of your resilience and because the genuineness you have shown in the cause of the Biafra liberation. My fellow Biafrans in the United States, I promise you all that every 2 weeks, I will always come to give you an update with result. Fortunately, our result is not in the secret. So I believe many of you who are financially committed in the Biafra freedom have always followed what is going on social media, in the media, and of course, in different private message and WhatsApp group or any other group that you belong to. So the last time I was hinting all of you about the possibility of dragging the terrorist state of Nigeria to African Union Court. And while I was making that particular hint, we've gone far on that particular process. And of course, finally, we have succeeded in submitting the application at the African Court in Banjul using our international attorney and consultancy firm, and of course, our attorney, Dr. Levy. That particular application, I would say, is a very groundbreaking one. We are calling on the African Union, the African Court, to step in to what is happening between Biafra and Nigeria, so to avoid the calamity that is about to befall Nigeria. And we further notify them that this particular calamity will become inevitable in case they fail to live up to the expectation. And after December 2nd, the rest will be history. Our fellow Biafrans, I also promised the Biafrans in the United States, the importance of having our satellite radio cut across Biafra land. And of course, I promised that in the next meeting, we are going to have at least the former Akwa Ibom state, Ebonyi state, covered completely, and that's going to happen in one day. That particular process will happen this week we are entering, and I believe you follow it on the news and as I unveil them, especially during the State of the Union or before the State of the Union address. So we're working very hard with the technical department of the de facto government in the Homeland to make sure that the satellite radio will be up and running this week, following the sit at home and then the self-referendum that is ongoing. So that promise still stands, and I believe in the next town hall meeting, that particular project will be completed, and we go to the next state and other states that I'm going to announce. So the development and the success we are recording today all borders on finance and resources, which so far so good. We have been able to manage our resources very well, that this success is being recorded from every corner and every quarter of this Biafra liberation. My fellow Biafrans in the United States, the defense of Biafra land remains a very highest priority of the government, and we are also investing hugely on our defense. I want to inform you people today that we are aware that the Nigeria terrorist state is expecting a delivery of arms and weapons around August of this year. And these weapons they are expecting will be used in Biafra soil. So, as they are also waiting for their delivery of their own weapon, we will not fold our hands and wait for them to come and kill our people. We have to also step up our game to make sure we have adequate, weapons. Those who will make sure that when they come, our firepower or the firepower of the Biafra Defense Forces will be matched to what that is coming and what they are bringing by this October or August or so, according to the intelligence report. So those of you who are still standing by the fence and watching what is happening or how this is going to happen before you come in, you step in to support. Believe me, you are not doing yourself any good. However, with or without you, Biafra is coming. We've gone very, very far. And one good thing about this is that everything in Biafra land is fighting. The spirit, the land, the air, the sea is fighting. And you can hear it from the confession coming from the so-called Musa. They are confessing that while they fly on the air to bomb our people, they hardly see anything. It is open. And when they are making this comment, they don't know when they make it, but it is necessary for those of you, ndi sabotage, for those of you who always want to be the modern Thomas in the Bible, for those of you who never want to believe that something is happening, when they come to speak, the land will push them to confess. And God is speaking through them to you. Yet, some of you, because you feel that it is Ekpa, as if it is about Ekpa. You feel that, oh, it is not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You want to wait for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out before you can support the defense of your land. And that is exactly why they kidnap him. Because they know once they kidnap him, some of you will run away. And you did run away. You run away, abandoned him, disappointed him, betrayed him. You run away and you think you have done something right, waiting for him to come back. So that you start where you stop. I want to tell you that everything you have done in the past is a waste. If you continue to remain in your shell, hiding, waiting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out, everything you have done in the past is a waste. And let me tell you, this government doesn't recognize you. And at the end of the day, after the December 2nd, the policy will change. If you think that we are joking, you better use your tongue and count your teeth. We are not joking. The declaration of the restoration of independent state of Biafra is real. And you know, one thing I like is that this my face, I've deceived a lot of people. And God knows why my face is like this. Some people even say I rub powder. Some people say I put pancake. Some people say the face is a baby face. This face has deceived a lot of people. And it will continue to deceive you until December 2nd. I want to thank those in Biafra land, the de facto government. The update coming from the Homeland is very, very encouraging. And it's as a result of some of you, the way you have supported and sponsored this particular liberation has catapulted the government to what they are doing today. So from the update, from the vote in the Homeland, we are clocking up to 7 million. 7 million votes from the Homeland alone. From the Homeland alone, the electoral officers are doing a very great job. We have what we call Core 12 state. Nigeria don't know what is going to hit them. We have what we call 12 core state from this 40 state of Biafra. And this 12 core state is having the highest vote so far. But like I said, the Finland Convention will set the record and the history that other people around the world will learn from. Our focus remains that we are fighting this Biafra liberation using this multidimensional approach. Today, a lot of people are shouting, oh, now you are doing something because you went to African court. No, we are doing something all the time. It is one step at a time. We don't go and start cutting the palm tree from up. You cut it from down and you cut it up. That is exactly the system we are using. So you have to set everything in place, put many things in place before taking the necessary step, especially on international level. You don't go to start fighting for your freedom from the international on the global stage when you have no structure, when you have nothing, when you are just shouting you are start fighting for Biafra as an organization. You don't do that. You need to set up the standard, the required standard to be recognized as a state. It is only when you have done that you begin to step up forward to begin to look into the global stage. Now we have done everything, set up the standard, set up the requirement, the required standard by the international law. We have a government, functional government, both in the homeland and in exile. And of course we have all departments functioning, and so therefore it is time to begin the diplomatic and legal fight on international stage. And that's where we are today. As we are doing that, we focus on making sure we create awareness, using the media and making sure that we create the scene that will make the media to talk about the freedom of Biafra. While we are doing this, many people are still being used indirectly, directly by the Nigerian terrorist state to cause distraction. While we are talking about Nigeria, they are talking about Ekpa. And what are they trying to do? They are trying to create the impression that Biafrans are not in unity. That's all. But they have failed, because the majority of people supporting the Biafra Republic government in exile are 99% of Biafra people. So when they talk, it is only few of them. Once they go to Nigerian media, publish them, they start sharing it, and that's it. But the majority of Biafra support the Biafra government. And of course, what people don't know is that those things doesn't move me, because it is normal in any liberation movement like this. You are going to see those sponsored by the government. You are going to even see the government's the registering organization, and they will start speaking against it. And that's exactly what they have used Ohaneze. Where is Ohaneze today? Ohaneze they have chickened out. You know, before, every week, Ohaneze was writing Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that, bounty, 50,000, 100,000, 500,000 bounty, and all that. Today, where is Ohaneze? They are gone. Because their media warfare, their propaganda didn't hold water. We defeated them. So when these people are coming up to talk about Simon Ekpa, instead of talking about their enemy, the oppressors, they want to create a scene from the international community level that, oh, they are not even one. And as if Biafra is the only country that have fought for freedom where they have different groups fighting for the same cause. We are not the only country that have done that. Every country that have fought for freedom have different groups fighting. But of course, our own is completely different, because you have people who are staunch illiterate that are flooding the social media. They use them because they have access to internet, they have access to YouTube and Facebook, and they will be coming and making videos. People are sharing it. And one thing is that as we move forward closer to December, there is going to be a lot of heat coming. And this heat will come. Do not allow the heat to get into you. You must learn how to put up or put on what I call shock absorber. Both some of you in the government, both some of you who are not in the government but they are supporting financially, you must put on shock absorber, because it is getting tougher. And the closer we get to December, the more tougher it becomes. So you must learn how to put shock absorber. If you don't know how to get shock absorber, contact me privately, so that let me teach you how to put on your shock absorber, so that by the time the shock is coming, you will be absorbing it more small. At least, even if you don't learn it completely, you will know how to absorb some shock, because you may not be able to absorb all the shocks that are going to come. But believe me, the shock that is going to be coming in the coming weeks will be very heavy. So some of you in the government, you need to step up and put on some shock absorber to be able to skate through the turbulence time that we are entering. And of course, some of the reason what we have pointed out to the African Union Court was everybody understand that Nigeria military, Nigeria security agents, DSS, occupied Biafra territory since 1967. They have not left our land. Our land remains under occupation of the Nigeria terrorist state, and we are not going to allow them to continue to occupy our land and kill our people. The armed forces of Nigeria and the State Security Department, the DSS, have maintained a large military and police presence in Biafra land since 1967. This is part of the communication to the African Union. And this particular presence of this military have seen the killings of Biafrans, massacres of Biafrans, and of course, including other pro-Biafra pressure, political pressure group, like the IPOB Nigeria, the BZM, the MASOB. Most of these organizations have witnessed their members butchered in thousands. And many of their members today are part of the Biafra Republic government in exile. And they are living witness how their colleagues were butchered. They were very lucky to make it up to this point. But today, ask yourself, how many people are talking about those of your colleagues who were killed, who were butchered in their hundreds? Nobody. The people that were actually they were following us at that time, many of them were just about political pressure group. where they will make noise and while governor will come and give them money and they will talk something different. And in the process of this, many people were killed, including the IPOB Nigeria, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was shouting, they were the one deceiving him. When he called for sit at home to be able to hold Nigeria to ransom, they will go from the back and tell him that, look, if you continue with this sit at home, they are going to tag you terrorist. That was actually what happened, because they did it to me. I know how many times many people were coming during the election. Simon Ekpa, oh, you want to stop election? They are going to tag you terrorists. Oh, you want to stop? I was blocking them left and right, left and right. I know that's exactly what they did to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So when he say there is no election, he will look around, look left, look right. Nobody to support him. And then at the dying minute, they will pressurize him. You don't do it, leave you. Don't do it, you do this, don't do it. And then he will go and announce again. And this has been happening for ages. So today, and while that was going on, a lot of people were killed. Many people were massacred in Aba. There is nobody have revenged the massacre of Biafrans in Aba. There were no consequences anywhere. Many people were killed in Mpo. There is no consequences anywhere. Many people were killed in Enugu. There were no consequences anywhere. Until now, we said enough is enough. You can't kill people like that again. First of all, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in the process of trying to stop this particular killing, he said there will be no street protest demonstration in Biafra land. And that was maintained. We decided that yes, Biafrans will not go out to demonstrate. But you know, those who sold him organized people again to go and protest in the street of Aba. 2023, early 2023, they were massacred, and the coordinator in Aba then, called Akwarawa, was killed. One of those who lost their life in Aba. It was still the Biafra government, then autopilot, that was responsible for making sure that Nigeria paid for those massacres in Aba. The people who sent them to go and protest in the street disappeared. They even denied them. Till today, nobody challenged Nigeria. Why did they kill protesters? The Biafra government took it upon themselves, even when those people who were protesting were against what we are doing. They were against the pilot. By that time, they were against us. But because we are government, it is whether you believe in what we are doing or not. So long as you are a Biafran in Biafra land, you will be under the protection of the government. The government is not the government of a group. The government is the government of Biafra, the entire Biafra people. Both those who are loyal and those who are not loyal. That's why government is different. We are not an organization where we are going to demand your registration to become a member. That's a different. Unlike what they have done in the past, you have to swear oath and do this and do that. Have anybody taken oath in the Biafra government? The answer is no. Your oath is between you and your God. And any day you betray, the spirit of Biafra will kick you out of the government. It is as pure as that. We believe that anybody coming to serve Biafra in this government is pure. We believe that when you volunteer yourself to give your service, your professionalism to the Biafra people, you are doing that particular choice you made between you and your God. If you betray the government, you are betraying your God, and your God will always hold you responsible. So today, we are having a very sane government without any oath, and we have gone far. And see where we are today. Everybody is working with his heart or her heart. Nobody is coming here believing that somebody is going to do a bad thing and one thing or the other. At the end of the day, those who took oath were the one who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. These people that took oath were the one who were poisoning their fellow colleagues and they were dying. Today, the Biafra government have set a pace, set a very high standard that to prove to the world that you don't actually need those things to fight for your freedom. And today we have succeeded, proving them wrong, that it is not about all this oath this, oath that. That today people are actually out to fight for their freedom. And look at all of you in America, some of you gathering in different places like the host today, the state that is hosting me today, the Georgia. You can see them gathering there, eating. I can see that they, some of them were even eating rice. Chewing cola, you can, without anybody taking oath. But these people that have been shouting this thing for many years, they have Otapia in their pocket. If you go to their meeting, you will be watching very well so that somebody will know Otapia there. We have defeated that. His sanity has entered back into the Biafra struggle. And that's exactly what everybody should be proud of today. Look at them, they're seated there. Everybody, nobody is watching each other because you don't have any reason to do that. And today, the same thing happened in Finland last year. We gathered together, we ate together, and everybody saw it. Not like those Otapia people that will be putting something, looking for who to poison because they don't like you. And at the same time, they tell you must take oath to belong. So we have defeated that particular narrative, that bad image that they brought to Biafra people, that you must be this oath, that we have defeated. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never liked the oath. I want to make this thing very clear today, because a lot of people don't actually know how this oath thing started. The oath started from Spain, when Omemio them was part of IPOB. In fact, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not actually aware of this oath thing, how they implemented it. They only called him to inform him that now they have come up with something which they believe will work better. And anybody that is going to join will swear oath. That was how the oath was presented to him. So it was somebody called Omemio that actually brought the idea of the oath. When they went to a meeting in Spain, that was how the oath came to, so Mazi Nnamdi Kanu actually was not even part of the meeting that adopted the idea of this oath things and all that. But today, look at them. They sold him, and today we see that so many of them are warming up to start attacking him because they claim that they are suspecting that I am working with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And when they are making this statement, they are expecting that I come publicly to talk about something. I'm not going to talk. When they capture Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, kidnap him from Kenya, I said, I will not analyze anything. That what we are going to be doing is sit down, they look me, and they look you. Because they were expecting that we come and start analyzing certain things so that they are going to get some clue from there. So we're not going to analyze anything. Including now, when many of them are coming to say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must talk because it's like Simon Ekpa is working with him. So they expect me to come and start analyzing certain things. I will not analyze that. I've made it very clear, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has no hand whatsoever in what we are doing. We are fighting for our freedom and at the same time fighting for his release, because we are the reason why he is there. If we did not support him to do what he was doing, he will not be speaking and nobody will kidnap him from Kenya. So for the fact that he was doing what he was doing, I was supporting him, promising him that any place he go, I will be the first to follow him. So I have to fight for his release. But he has no hand in what we are doing today. It is completely Biafra people fighting for their freedom. Self-defense is not a crime. I have explained that during the press conference. It is not a crime anywhere in the world. If somebody wants to kill you with AK-47, get AK-47 to defend yourself. They want to kill you with machine gun, get machine gun to defend yourself. While Nigeria is expecting their delivery of weapons in October, we are also getting the list of the weapons that are coming, and we are going to source our own to make sure we have the exact weapon, so that when they come, it will be fire for fire. Thank you very much. The support from America is very, very we appreciate it, and we know that more people in the United States are joining, and they're going to come because this is a freedom. This is not the freedom of Simon Ekpa, the freedom of Biafra people, and you must be part of this movement to make this history. Those of you who are still waiting to register for Finland Convention, the space is still open, and it is when you get to 1,000, it is going to close. So be very, very fast to make sure you are part of those who will be in Finland to witness this historic day, to not only to witness, but also for you to have your name embedded as a delegate from different parts of the world, that your signature will be in the Biafra Declaration document. Very, very important. I thank you all. The United States of America, the next few weeks that I'm going to come to meet you again, I will come with different big good news. On this note, if you have people back home, please encourage them that on the 29th, 30th, and 31st, remain sit at home, and this sit at home will be used for the election. We have polling units all over Biafra land, and people are queuing every day to vote, to participate in the electoral process. We are documenting it, having videos. These videos will be played in Finland during the convention. And why we are doing this is to document everything in case when other people who want to make problem will come and say we have evidence to present to them. At the same time, our application is also compelling the African Union Court to rectify this particular self-referendum. Otherwise, calamity would befall Nigeria after December 2nd. Thank you very much. The Biafra Liberation Army is ready to take up any challenge. We have defeated Nigeria. We continue to defeat them every day. What they need from you is support, financial support, to make sure we have adequate facilities, adequate weapons, adequate machines, anything that they need that we provide them as a government to make sure that our land are protected and women and children will not fall a victim of Nigeria terrorist state. So I believe, my belief is very strong on the people in the United States. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.
Thank you so much for watching the program. I appreciate you for your patience to watch from beginning to end. I hope you have learned a lot from this very program that I just played, this video. Please like and share the video. Share to all platforms. After sharing the video, now you can go to the comment section and put down your comments. Whatever suggestions, contributions you have to make, what do you think about the video I just played? Go to the comment section and put your comment. I will go to the comment section, and I bet you I am learning a lot from there, and you can equally learn from there. Let us share our experience on that comment section. Thank you so much, and stay blessed. Don't forget to share, and we continue to bless you as you share. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. We move.